Hi, my name is Eric Anderton. Welcome back to the Solve Problems Fast video series. We are in step one right now, and that is to get real. Now, I'd like to break down your business for you into three very simple parts. Every business has a product or a service. We also have unique processes by which we do business. And then we have people. And our people, they drive the success of our product and our process. All three of these need to work together in perfect harmony in order to maximize the fourth P, which is the profitability of your organization. If any one of these three is not working together well, then you lose out on the profitability in your organization. So think about it. How is your profitability at the moment? The numbers don't lie. You know that, right? You can look at your bank balance, you can look at your bottom line, you can look at your sales, you can look at how your marketing programs are converting, you can look at the surveys that you do with your customers to see how well they like doing business with you. The numbers don't lie. They tell you a story. In our businesses, we've got to be willing to be honest about the problems that we face. And the problems that we face will more than likely come from these three sources: our people, our product and our service, and our process. We've got to be willing to be honest about that if we're going to be able to successfully solve the problems that we have in our organization. Integrity is telling yourself the truth. Honesty is telling other people the truth. And in your business, one of the keys is that you've got to be open about the issues that you face and the struggles that you have. It's not enough for you to be waking up in the middle of the night thinking about the challenges that you face and then not dealing with them when you go into the office the next day. You've got to be willing to address them in the most frank and open way possible. Understand again that your problems come from your people, your product, or your processes, and the numbers don't lie. You've got to be willing to be honest about that. So what about you? Where are your problems coming from in your organization? Perhaps it's your product or your service that's just not up to snuff. You offer something to the marketplace, and the marketplace is not interested. It's really interesting. I worked with a guy for many, many years. He poured hundreds of thousands of dollars into building a product, blood, sweat, and tears. He took it to the market, and the market said, no, thank you. That's a problem, right? Maybe it's your processes. Maybe it's the way you deliver your product or your service that just aren't working. You're not able to do it effectively, consistently, efficiently, and profitably. Maybe it's your people. You're probably an A player. If you weren't an A player, you wouldn't be in business. You are very, very good at what you do. But the problem is that A players many times don't hire other A players, and then they wonder why their business isn't going the way they want it to. Your people could be a big challenge that you have in your organization. And always remember, your people drive your product and your process to get you to your profit. Let me give you an example of someone who had a problem, and it was an ongoing issue in their business. It was one of my clients. And the bottom line was this: he sucked at marketing. He hated doing it. He hated doing the events that were necessary in his organization in order to be successful from a marketing perspective. And he struggled and he struggled and he struggled, and he really tried his best to do the marketing, but he just wasn't good enough at it. So you know what he did? He got real. He was honest, and he went out and he hired a marketing person. The marketing person who was passionate about doing the particular events that they needed to do in order to drive their business. And as a result of that, the marketing and the sales went off the charts, really, really increased. And he was very satisfied with it, but in order to get that to happen, he first had to be honest. What about you? What is the biggest challenge that you're facing in your organization at the moment? Look at your numbers. What are they telling you from a product or a process point of view? Think about your people. What are the conversations that are going on in your organization that tell you that there is a problem with a particular person? Who is the person in your organization that you should have fired 6 months ago? I tell you, every time I talk to my clients when they let someone go, I ask them, how long ago should you have let that person go? And they think, they usually say, about 6 months ago. Think about that. Where are your problems coming from? Let me know. Put some comments down in the box below. It's very, very important that you get honest and you address these issues and you begin to discuss them. You identify them and then begin to move towards dealing with them. Now, in the next video, I'm going to teach you how to do that effectively when we talk about get ideas. So right now we did get real, and it was all about honesty. Integrity is telling yourself the truth. Honesty is telling other people the truth. And face the facts. If you're going to be successful in your business, you've got to be willing to enter into the conversations about the problems that you have so that you can begin to solve them. Now, the Solve Problems Fast process has been proven over a decade to have a 5 to 6 figure impact in organizations within the first 30 days. If you'd like to learn more about this, click on the button down below and book in a 10-minute call with me. In that 10 minutes, we're going to think about your business and talk about your business from the perspective of what you want in terms of your time, your money, your freedom, and the meaning that you want to derive from your business and communicate out into the world. Not only that, but we're going to identify the number one thing, the number one roadblock that is keeping you from actually achieving what you want to achieve in your organization. And at the end of the call, you're going to go away excited about how you can move forward on your path to getting the business of your dreams, really addressing the challenges that you have, and really becoming as successful as you want to be. So click on the button down below, book in that 10-minute call. We'll have a terrific conversation. It'll be great getting to know you, and I promise you'll go away with some terrific value from our talk.